Libra. This is my last reading for you today, and today is your September love reading. Completed now. Earlier this morning, I did the September reading for your overview and an autumn overview. Every reading has an attached astrology page devoted to that reading. So you can check those by checking the links underneath each video. So for your September love reading, cards were shuffled to save time, and the overall energy that will affect all the cards laid out is the Six of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Empress, the Queen of Swords, the Shadow Side. That card keeps coming up in the same corner in many of the readings. Ten of Pentacles, other zodiac readings too. Nine of Cups, Wheel of the Year, Ace of Sword. Did she not show up at the same position as the autumn forecast or the September forecast? One of them. Wish fulfillment, bringing something in. By golly. Similar energies. The Wheel of the Year, we are in event mode. We are at the heart of the reading. It's almost like you rigged the game. Nothing up my sleeve. You know how this is going to land. You know where this is going to stop in that event mode. I think you're well equipped here to handle whatever is happening. We're looking at shadow work in a logical, clear, common sense way. The right and wrong, what has to go, what behavior has to go, whether that behavior is yourself that you have consigned yourself to, or in another, your partner. I now have a cat digging her claws into my legs in my lap. Perhaps some of you Libras are doing a final split with someone you were tethered to in your past. The Ace of Swords, the final cut. It is the final cut of something, whether that is an energy, a behavior, or something is birthing here. Something, don't need your help. You're not reading the cards, Mommy is. You know, even though this would indicate birthing something new, we have a completion here. So this could be the culmination of your efforts. Karma. Five of Wands. Four of Cups. Page of Wands. I'm going to have to put you down, Kitty. You are too distracting. The road you choose, or the path you choose in September, in the area of love, is a road you will choose wisely. And you know the importance of this choice. So choices were coming up in your past readings today, weren't they? This karma, every time I see this card, I honestly don't see it in a way that, oh boy, they're going to get their karma. Karma's coming. This is ancestral. This goes back thousands of years. This is genetics. This is DNA. This is the journey that began long ago, which was at the head of your autumn reading, your journey card. A long journey. Therefore, there is a completion taking place in September in the area of love. Completing something. Now, this doesn't look painful, does it? Whatever you're completing. So even though this card has different energies, it depends on what cards are around them. This is choosing wisely the steps you are taking forward for, ta-da, the completion of birthing something new. Common sense. So we have also here, you know, looking back at the head of the reading, that, oh, hey, you stop. That calmness, peacefulness, steadiness. This showed up in your autumn reading, and this showed up in your September reading. Only back then it was more specific to certain choices. Here we are in love in September. Here we are. Conflict. Disappointment or boredom. And a passage forward. The hint. Hey, over here. I found the gate. I know that sounds trivial, but no, it isn't, Libra. Honestly, that is what that card means to me. The green light. Doesn't seem like much, but once you take that first step, things are revealed. Things are revealed. This is about truth, freedom. The eyesight of that hawk, you have your vision goes further over the horizon, that high up. You're transcending out of an energy here. This is so nice to see. So we'll look at the conflict, what's going on, how to deal with it. Common sense, of course, but this wheel in motion, we have boredom waiting for it to stop. Boredom for this completion. Like, oh, just hurry up and get here. Oh, just rip off the Band-Aid. I've been saying that coming into the big ugly of the global issues. Saying June, July, August, we were going into a peak emotional state on a global stage, which affects every one of us individually. You know, economies collapsing, countries collapsing, all this stuff going on affects us all individually. Watching the signs in these readings, I'm time traveling. I'm actually doing this reading in June. It is amazing to me to see, knowing we were going into this peak ugly, the big ugly in June, July, August. I knew it was going to, that high emotion was going to be pretty steady into fall for a few months. So my concern for mankind as well, looking at these signs and readings of all of you guys, all of the signs has been so incredibly fulfilling for me to see how the reactions of people, how they are handling the energies. And it is a beautiful sight for me to see. Doesn't mean things aren't going to be difficult, surely. But we are coming into the emergence of that Aquarian age. Well, it's emerged, but now we're starting to get that burst of light energy and knowledge. And okay, I'll stop rambling. Back to you. Enough about the world, more about you. This incredible energy of birth, wish fulfillment at the heart of your reading, and this conflict. You are definitely completing a karmic debt, paying for everyone that came before you that couldn't. And in a sense, they paid the karmic debt for you. The battles in the heavens and the earth, and yeah, this could be conflict between you and, actually, this feels more inner than outer. Inner than outer, because your autumn reading clearly concluded with the balance. And the scales were showing up everywhere, I think, in the September one too. Love, disappointment, boredom. Let's rip off the band-aid. Let's fix this. Some of you are coming into a new love and don't want to carry over old energies. And some of you are ascending to another level of relationship, of more understanding. We have the Queen of Wands to clarify this calm, soft energy. And this is also law of attraction. That is in event mode, the law of attraction. What have you sent out in your vibrations, in your deeds, in your speech, in your actions? Have you put out the right, what you are convicted with? Be the person you want to be, looked up to, noticed when you walk in a room. This is indicating that you are. Four of Wands, this is partnership. You are going to choose very wisely in this partnership in September. You're going to have a good inkling exactly and wisely who you are going to partner with. You could also look at this and say, look at all your options. People throwing themselves at you. That's a strong possibility. Regardless, you're going to choose wisely. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Libra, if you're attracting a whole bunch of suitors, because people that want to be, because you're getting noticed here, and you're not even trying. Like, you're just chilling, like Libra balanced, Libra doing the Libra shuffle, nice and balanced. You're really strong in September. Five of Wands, same as this one. Well, in the same row, in the same column, pardon me. Well, on the Empress. What is it I'm birthing? If I choose this, this is the road I'm going. Do I want to be tethered? Now, this is not a bad card, as some would say, the Devil card. It's actually the very opposite energy of the Lovers. Lovers tether themselves to each other in commitment and dedication. This is like being a slave. Now, we could look at this on the global level. The discovery of, hey, I've been a slave too long. And let's look at this logically. I'm not built for that. Or I'm not in agreement with that. Conflict. This is, what I'm going to birth here. I want it nice and balanced. I don't want to be walking lopsided for the rest of my life. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're saying it's time for the harvest. She's not stupid. I mean, that's you, Libra. She's not stupid. She's approachable. She is really witty and humorous. She can humor someone even while she's denying them, saying, yeah, I don't buy your story, but thanks, it was very entertaining. This is about having patience, that the harvest hasn't quite become ready. And in a sense, if you would allow me to just jump into the global level, this almost sounds to me like they're going to tell you it's time for the harvest, and you're going to say, no, it isn't. That's BS. Wait another day, or maybe this is your message. When this conflict hits you in September, when it comes to love, give yourself another day before you react. Let's go with that. Page of Wands. Same column. This is the opening. Hey, I see the problem. Your chain is stuck between these two rocks, and divine feminine, help to guide this messenger there. Hey, this is where it is. Whether that's an angel that's bringing that information to you or a person. But there is something about to be broken here, untethered, freeing you. This is shadow work, looking at behaviors within yourself, ways that you want to improve self. Really, isn't that what our purpose on this world, in this life is? Isn't that what we were sent here to do? Collaboration. Well, Libra, this just looks like you're surrounded with family, loyal, loving friends, community, and you're devising a plan. This is how we keep this looking nice. Let's design the garden. That's a metaphor, by the way, but that type of a planning in partnership. So perhaps this is an indication that there's many multiples of people involved here. Maybe there's a wedding, a ceremony. Keep it all about the harvest, that wish fulfillment, that harvest. Interesting. The Emperor lands on the harvest, or on the wish fulfillment, the harvest. And it's a good harvest. This looks like quite a gathering, doesn't it? There seems to be a collaboration of multiple people. Maybe they're all arguing about what the plan's going to be, the blueprint for the birthing this new project. Maybe there are too many cooks in the kitchen. This is about taking control. If not you, somebody is about to take control and say, look at here. This is the kingdom. This is our Empress. She's birthing a world here. Don't mess with her. He's still in his armor. Don't mess with her. Protection through this conflict. Nothing to fear. It almost looks to me like healthy debate, to be honest, Libra. Oh, for those of you going into new love, boy, is it ever going to be a whirlwind of a beautiful love at first sight, and off you ran into the sunset. Got married in a Las Vegas by Elvis Presley's, whatever, those strange places that were trends or fads at the time. Now, this is a new love, or this is the rebirth. And we have birth here. Birth of a new love, or the rebirth of an existing one. And there, for many of you Libras out there, I have to say, there's all kinds of options to take on new, or if you are totally committed and dedicated to one, and you've already made up your mind at this point, well, it looks good for you too. You have someone wanting to collaborate with you. Totally gets you. And this feels like very old energy. We're at completion. So I would even say that you already know this person. It's blossoming into something more. Page of Pentacles. Look at that. We have 3 pages now. And a child shall lead them. Truth. Beginnings. And good sight ahead. Being able to see, oh, wouldn't this be nice now, Libra, if this is indicating that you are coming off on the other side of the big ugly. Maybe that's an indication we're going to start coming out on the other side, and that would be recovery. This is where plans get laid, and and action on going forward. Inspiration. There's the love offer. Oh boy, this one wants to truly. Okay, let's go to sweeping off the feet. There's a whirlwind love here. As ancient as, you know, Shakespeare. It goes back generations. It's in the DNA. Perhaps your great, 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 great grandparents and this person's great, 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 great cousins. Sweeping you off your feet. So this really looks like a fate, doesn't it? It really looks like fate. Four of Cups. Here's that boredom card. What's going on down here? Nine of Pentacles. And Five of Cups. There's that sadness again. This is something only you can do, independent of anyone else's help and support, even though it's there. Maybe you're waiting just one more day before you let that band-aid get ripped off so that the wound can heal. Wow. Let me know how that affected you. And check the astrology page to this. It will give a bigger picture where the planets are, what days. You can feel the energies even better in knowing. So the Emperor's here, the Empress, this heart of your reading, and then the overall energy. I guess the overall energy is that you have confidence going forward, knowing the difficult parts that are worth the rewards. And I guess that's all I have to say about that, Libra. It was a wonderful day I spent with you. To my subscribers, God bless you. And for those that haven't, please do. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.